LI News Tonight is a community service of the New York Institute of Technology.
Tonight, we'll go inside a Long Island news organization with staying power. We'll show you the people who bring you the news each week and meet some very successful former members of the program.
LI News Tonight with the award-winning LI News team.
Good evening and welcome to a special edition of LI News Tonight. Sitting in for Ken Eckhardt, I'm Kathleen Blake. LI News Tonight has been covering Nassau and Suffolk counties 5 nights a week for almost 10 years now. We've covered the events that really hit home for Long Islanders, and we thought it was about time we let you, our viewers, know who we are and how we bring you our local news. So tonight, we'll look at a typical LI News Day, we'll show you some of the thousands of events we've covered, and we'll meet some of the successful TV people who started out right here at LI News Tonight. Murder trials, elections, fires, celebrities, plane crashes, and some heartwarming stories too. LI News Tonight has been covering events like these since 1983, and while that may come as no surprise to most viewers, what may be news to you is that the LI News team is made up almost entirely of New York Institute of Technology students. Our reporters, camera people, and editors are all students learning the tough and competitive TV news business and hoping to land a job.
And in the 90s, they expect you to know television. They want you to know video. They want you to know how to match words to pictures and make it all really sing.
The LI News Day starts early, with reporters making phone calls and camera people testing their equipment. Then assignments are handed out and it's time to go to work.
Joe and Steve, you have to be back here by 12.
Well done for my own.
One morning I got there at 8:30 and I was the only reporter, quote unquote, who was there, and we had a story happening at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and since I was the only one there, he looked at me and he said, "I got a story for you if you want to go out on it." And I said, "Okay."
Reporters are responsible for setting up interviews and gathering background information. Then they have to get to the scene.
We're probably going to go over near that shopping center on Glen Cove Road near Kitchen Cabaret to do MOSs. Just get some voter reaction and whatnot.
You have hands-on. You're actually out there with a camera on your shoulder. You're bumping shoulders with the guys from New York and from News 12. You're doing a job. You're doing a professional job.
What is the basic point of the networks and television news, or anyone for that matter, who would be involved in making projections? What is their point of projecting the outcome of some polls?
You learn the hard way about everything, and that's usually the best way. You can learn everything from textbooks. You can read about everything someone can tell you a million times. It takes experience to be in the situations to really learn it.
Do you feel that they stuck to the issues during this campaign? Were you satisfied with the campaign?
No, he did not. This character issue and trust. What seems to be the best news story is not always the first story we're going to pick to cover, because it may not work in the day. It may take up too much time, and it may prevent us from covering additional stories that we need to cover.
Reporters usually share a camera, so once the first story is finished, they have to hurry back so the second reporter can get to the next event.
I think the best thing I got at LA News is learning how to, deal with people and get along with people and have a good attitude in the workplace and stuff like that.
Some of the writing for the story is done in the car on the way back. Then at the studio, the sound bites the reporter wants to use are picked from the videotape. Each news story is read to news director Ken Eckhardt, who either approves it or suggests some changes.
Stand-up is a close. I said voters on Long Island will be able to cast their ballots from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. tomorrow. And
I have people coming into this newsroom. Many of them don't know anything about reporting, and hopefully by the time they move out, they're ready to get their first job. So it's a two-pronged job that I have. News director of a working, professionally viewed newsroom, and also teacher of students without skills as they gain their skills and ready to move on and get a job.
When we come back, we'll meet more former LI News Tonight people who have climbed to impressive career heights, and we'll put you in the middle of the action as we get nearer to crunch time in the newsroom. All this and more as LI News Tonight continues.